Ladies and gentlemen.
It's time to check in with Roula and Ryan's listener line.
You have 912 messages.
Ew. Screw you, clown.
You are a know-it-all, know-nothing. Really?
104.1 KRBE.
Okay, that number is 713-278-VENT.
We have the best listeners because people take the time to listen to the podcast. We get so many people to listen in the afternoon when they're coming home from work. We have people that call the listener line all the time. People texting during the show, so I feel like you're part of the show. And this person texted about 2 minutes ago. They heard Kevin tell his story about he got his box that he's been waiting a month for. And one of the items you said was what? A blender or something?
It is a blend jet that I got in a white elephant Christmas
Well, this
situation.
person texted and said, hey, Kev, the blend jet 2 got recalled.
Uh-oh.
I got my daughter one, and they sent me a message saying they can catch fire and the blades will break.
So you just shipped a fire hazard.
Booster, can you check? Is it a blend jet 1 or 2?
If it's the 1, you're all good, but 2, that blade's flying around.
Oh, no.
The house
Maybe
you finally
drinking
finish-
blades.
That's what's going to happen. You
His
finally
mom,
finish your house.
his mom is very successful. I doubt he got the old one. He probably got
2 sounds
the
like a new
one.
one.
Yeah.
This one didn't come from my mom, though. This was a
White elephant.
gift that I got in Delaware. So
yeah,
who
you're
knows
screwed.
what person that came from.
You just finished your house. It's going to be done, and now
Burns to the
no,
ground.
Don't put that.
so just be careful.
That's bad juju.
I would just give that gift to someone.
Bring it in here.
Oh, really?
Somebody's not listening.
You're going to pass on a fire hazard to someone else?
That's not listening. Hear about it.
I'll just set it over on the freebies table down the
Put it
hallway.
in the mystery box. On Monday.
it's flames.
That'll get people watching.
Blades and flames.
Blades of flames.
It's the listener line.
All
What do you
right,
got?
all right. So remember Date or Ditch where the girl's making considerably more money than the guy, and the guy has a problem with that?
Pigs.
And we're like, oh, you got to ditch him because he's immature. I mean, it's
Insecure as well.
insecure for sure. You got to be proud of, the fact that she's successful. This gentleman had a pretty good comment about it.
Man, so I'm listening to the podcast about the girl who is dating the guy that is making less money than her, and she's debating on whether she should stick with him. That dude has no reason to be tripping. If she likes you when you're poor, she gonna love you when you're rich. She's holding it down right now that you ain't got no money. Just imagine when you make your come up, she's definitely gonna be holding it down for you. And she's definitely going to be that one that sticks with you through thick and thin. Don't question how much money she makes. You should be proud of the fact that she's making more money than you, because if y'all end up having kids one day and you end up passing away, at least you know that them kids are going to be well taken care of because mom has a good job. Appreciate y'all listening out. Love you guys. Y'all have a good day.
I think he summed it up.
Right on, man.
Right there.
Plus, like you have a daughter. I have 2 girls.
Yeah.
I want them to be successful.
Absolutely.
I don't want them to be with a man that... I want them to make more money than...
See, I think that it's all about your age, because I was that guy when I was younger, and I was just immature and insecure, and I thought that way. But as you get older...
But this is like just 2 years ago.
It was not 2 years ago.
Come on, Kev.
All right.
He would never let... I would never let a woman pay. I mean...
Oh, my
Well,
God. That's one thing I always say.
I'm in a relationship. She's way more successful than me, and I'm proud of her for what she's done and what she's accomplished.
But
She did
sometimes
it all on her own.
Sometimes she wants to take you out for dinner.
I like
just
paying.
can't do it because...
I like paying. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm old school like that.
You know how much you know how awesome it would make someone feel if you let them buy you something, a dinner? You're depriving her of that. Let her feel good.
Yeah, just every once in a while, I think you should let her feel
I make
like...
her feel good other ways.
Yeah, but that way is a good way.
I didn't say that, Kevin. Oh my God.
Now I just got a visual.
nobody-
Now it's like when
Stop.
mom and dad are like...
Oh, will you stop? That's not what I was talking about. All
and
right.
then he calls her like sweetie. I can hear it.
Hey,
sweetie,
What do you call? Oh, will you stop it? What do you call Booster? You don't have any little nicknames?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it on the air.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 'cause we'll throw up too.
No, that's special. You will.
I don't want to hear any of your. I don't want to hear any of your pillow talk.
None of your pillow
None of you
talk.
people.
Okay, it might be.
All right.
Kevin, I don't want to hear yours. Ryan, I want to hear yours. I definitely don't want to hear mine.
Can we get more listener lines?
Yeah, Eric, the truck driver, is not happy with you. Eric, remember when you're talking about the guy checking you out during the massage?
Oh yeah, back when on my honeymoon, the guy. I've never done a spa thing before. Where you go in this cold room or something, in a sauna and steam room. And I asked the guy, "How's this work?" And he said, "You just go in there naked and you get a robe." And I noticed when I got out of this pool thing, some other guy had shorts on. And I was looking naked. And I remember one time he gave me the towel and I got out and I was drying my face. And so I guess my junk was out.
Uh-huh.
And I looked and he was just staring at me like I had
Like a piece of meat.
Yeah. Had food there, and he's just really, he's like licking his lips, and I'm like, "What the hell?"
Licking his lips.
I swear. That's why I realized I think I should be wearing underwear or swim trunks.
I'd say so.
So what did he have to
Good
say?
morning, guys. Eric, the truck driver. Okay, Eric, dude, when a guy tells you to get naked in a spa, I don't care where it is, in a spa, and he just stands there, dude, he's checking you out, okay? I'm not going to get naked in front of another guy. Dude, Eric, come on, really? And Ryan, women compliment each other on each other's body all the time, dude. What world do you live in? Oh, my God. What is wrong with you two? Wake up.
He's so agitated with us.
Mad at us.
He just gets mad at us. I don't know why he's so angry all the time at you and me.
It's pretty funny, though.
Okay, so Kevin introduced us to the new game, Hired or Undesired. It's kind of like Romance or No Chance,
Yep.
where you have like a really horrific scenario and you got to figure out whether or not they stayed together or they saw each other again, except for he came up with the idea, it's a bad interview, but did you get the job or not?
But sometimes you can have a bad interview in your mind, you think it's worse, and then you get the job.
Let's hear just about the interview.
And then we got to guess.
Okay.
Hired or undesired? I was in an interview, and it was going so well that it lasted for like an hour, and we were talking about everything under the sun. I felt so good about getting this job, and she kept asking me if it was hot, and I told her it was kind of hot in the conference room that we were doing the interview. She was a little warm. She was asking if I wanted any water, but no, I just wanted to focus on the interview. Well, when I stand up to shake her hand, I have the biggest sweat patch on my slacks. And then on top of that, I could feel the breeze. And so I look down and I'm like, oh, this is great. And I'm sweating through my blazer at this point as well. So was I hired or was I undesired?
All right.
Did she say it was a female that was she was talking with?
Yeah.
And
I don't
so
think it cares
she,
much.
the lady who called, she was sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was asking, is it hot in here?
The other one was.
Or was the other lady asking? The other lady was asking that,
Yeah.
and she just kept denying it. Oh, no, it's fine. And meanwhile, she's sweating
So that
through her
means
clothes.
It's
That's why
the
she did.
worst when you're sitting there and you can see the sweat stains in your pits.
feel it?
I think that the other person got a good laugh out of it. It's like, see, it was hot in here, but thank you for being so, easy.
I'd be like, I don't know if she's going to work well under pressure here. If she's folding like this and sweating.
Did she smell? Nobody wants
Probably not enough time to
Nobody
smell.
wants a stinky
If
employee.
you're just sweating right then, you're not going to smell within 2 minutes.
All right.
I say she was undesired.
I say
All right.
hired. Okay.
I was undesired. I did not get the job.
Wow. Because you had a sweat outbreak.
That's what I'm telling you. If you're folding under pressure, I'd be like, I don't want you on my team if you can't handle
Right.
the
You got to
interview.
be sure.
No, you don't see those commercials around anymore.
No, you don't. I like this call because I can't stand lazy people, and she can't either.
We're talking about the disrespectful things people do every day. People who do not put their carts away. They leave them in the middle of the parking lot or behind other cars. Dirtbags. Lazy dirtbags. I'm really surprised it wasn't brought up. That's it for today.
Okay.
If you're bored and you want to watch something fun, look up Cart Narcs.
Cart Narcs.
My friend, the Woody Show in L.A. Is one of his guys, like Kevin, when he goes out and out on the streets. Seabass, he goes out and he confronts people that don't put their cart away. He even has magnets he'll throw on your car that say like, but it's a magnet, so it can come off.
You just peel it right off.
And he's really good with it because people like cuss him out. He just shames them. So it's called Cart Narcs. He gets millions of views. He was on Dr. Phil for doing this and stuff. It's on YouTube. Yeah, look it up.
All right, I don't want to shame anybody right
But he
now.
does a whole thing with like he's a cop, like woo woo, he makes a noise.
There are 5 people in the studio right now. Show of hands, like when you're done grocery shopping, have you ever just left the cart right there by the side of your car?
Not since I heard his Cart Narcs, I realized I got to put it away.
Okay. Everybody, have you ever done that?
With
like
kids,
just left the cart?
I'm not leaving my kid in the car
No,
and then go and
go put the cart up.
I'll just leave it there. But I hate at Costco when they do it because those are big carts.
Yes.
I mean, then those stalls are everywhere. Don't be that lazy, people.
So I definitely hate it when people do that as well. So I never want to be that guy. I will take the extra minute to walk across the parking lot and squeeze it in there. But you know what? At Aldi, there's an incentive because you have to pay for the carts. So you want to get your quarter back.
Oh, they give you your quarter back.
Do you put that in the stall, or do you have to go back to the front of the place?
You have to go back to the very front of Aldi, all the way back to the front there, and smash it in, and then put there's a chain that goes into it that links them all together. Once you install the chain, then your quarter pops out.
There's Kevin in his coins.
Does anyone ever steal that thing? The little contraption to
the lock contraption?
There?
No, they're bolted on there.
Oh, I thought you could just like a chain cutter and cut it.
There's pretty thick chains, but there's hacks.
Who's going to Aldi with a chain cutter?
I know, to get a cart.
Hey, you know there's quarters there. There's going to be at least 100 quarters a day. Noise. But I don't even have quarters anymore.
But no, the device only takes one quarter. It goes in and it goes out. So it will only have one quarter the whole time. So there's never, you can never find any quarters there.
I just walk around and ask people, I'll take your cart back for you.
Oh, yeah, that happens.
Some people are like, I don't need my quarter. Go ahead, sir. It's hot out.
Right. If you're a kid, you want to make some extra quarters in the summer.
All right, there you go.
It was 1950.
That is your listener line. So if you hear anything that you want to comment about on the show, 713-278-VENT. Coming up next, we're going to convene couples court, and we'll give you the secret sound. In case you're not familiar with what it is. It's all coming up next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Or an even bigger jackpot.
104.1 KRBE's Secret Sound.
Yeah,
all right.
Fun.
We do this 5 times a day. If you become a KRBE insider, you will get the exact time sent to you. So absolutely go to KRBE.com, become an insider. We've only played this sound one other time, and it was an incorrect guess.
That means we're up to 208 then.
208. It was a weed whacker. That was the guess. That was incorrect. So, Kevin, who do we have on the line right now?
I don't know. I'm going to put him on. Oh, Adelie.
Hi. Hey.
Put his hands up. I just told you guys.
All right. We're going to play the secret sound one more time down the phone line before you guess. Here it is. All right, for $208, do you know what that secret sound is?
I think it's clippers, like shears, to shave your head with. I think that's what they're called, clippers.
That's a good guess. I thought that's what it was going to be, but no, I'm sorry.
It's not it?
No, that is not.
No worries.
Hey, you can try again. We do it 4 more times today, every day.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Any time that somebody guesses incorrectly, the pot goes up another $104.
But you got in, though, so you can do it.
Yes.
Try again, okay?
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Have a great Thursday.
So, do the math there. So now it's 312.
There you go. Look at that.
Oh, my God. I can count.
I'm glad you did that.
Count. Now it is time to enter the courtroom.
It's Roula and Ryan's Couples Court. 104.1 KRBE.
Hey, yay. Please rise for the Honorable Roula, Ryan, and Eric.
Good morning, Anthony and Tara.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
guys. So Anthony's the one that messaged us. That means you get to take the stand first in couples court. Plead your case.
My wife and I, Tara, I love her to death. No issues there. But
nice to start out strong like that. Start out strong like that.
Here comes the butt.
Yeah.
But
I'm here because.
Indeed. Well, we've got these friends, longtime friends, Jack and Sarah. A while back, we played a little matchmaker and then got those two together. And they've been dating for over a year now. Things have been going pretty well insofar as we can tell. But not too long ago, we tried to go out for a couple's evening or something along those lines, and Sherry couldn't make it. She had something going on, and so Jack came out with us, and we did our thing with him. Well, he got a little hot on the sauce and had a few too many, and started
hot on the sauce.
Right.
On the sauce.
Started saying some things he probably shouldn't have, and my wife wants to let her know everything that he said while he was in that state, but I don't want to. I kind of want to avoid that, stay out of the whole situation.
Oh, yeah. You want to stay out? Tara doesn't?
So she can't unhear what she heard, and she must spread the news.
Right.
I have to tell someone.
Well, what'd you hear, Tara?
That he is getting bored with her, specifically in bed, and just terrible things like that. He's clearly over it.
Okay, so you don't want to spill the beans that Jack has revealed to y'all. He's kind of not so much into Sarah anymore. I can see what the problem is, knowing the relationships you guys have with each person. Now y'all both have teams. You're like Team Sarah and Team Jack.
I've known him for a long time, right? Obviously, that gives him a little bit of leeway with me. But I'm a guy, too, and guys over there that I'm sure can understand it. It's drunk talk. I mean, you get a few in you, and you say things that you may not necessarily mean.
Drunk lies are sober truths.
Yes, drunk lies. The truth comes out in wine and children's. From the mouths of babes, you get the truth, and from also the wine bottle. Would it be so weird for a guy relationship, since you've known him for such a long time, to just on your own, when you guys are talking, like, hey, man, is that true what you were saying about Sarah? Like, you're not into her? Do you think you're going to dump her soon? Or, like, what's going to happen?
That sounds like feelings talking. Like,
it sounds like alcohol talking.
I don't want to talk to my friends about feelings.
No.
Well, that's what I'm asking for Anthony. I don't know what your relationship is like with Jack. I mean, if you guys have been knowing each other for a long time, would it be out of the ordinary or just really weird for you to even bring it up to him?
Did you talk about your feelings with him?
Look, like I said, I've known him for a long time, and every now and again we'll have those kinds of talks.
Where do you draw the line of it was locker room talk? It was never meant to be heard. Like, when does it become something that needs to be heard?
I just think it's a bad idea. People shoot the messenger and just stay out of their business.
Yeah, you guys don't get involved.
What's going to happen when she inevitably finds out and then finds out that we knew the whole time?
Because if he dumps her and she comes to Tara crying, I can't believe Jack ended it with me. I don't know what went wrong. And then she finds out like a month later that you heard him say 6 months ago drunk that he's not into her in the bedroom and he's probably not going to marry this girl.
How's she going to find out?
And you didn't tell her?
That's true.
Everything comes out. It comes out, Ryan.
That guy might say it. He might go,
by the way, I was drunk and told my friend.
I even told my friends. I even told our friends that I wasn't into you. That's how long I've been thinking about this.
Yeah, it could happen.
So how would you guys cast your vote
is
then?
very tricky.
Roula, Eric,
My
judges.
vote is Anthony needs to talk to Jack and ask him how he's really feeling and then report back to Sarah so Sarah can be appeased.
I think you might be right, but I just don't like the whole talking to my buddy about feelings like that.
But he said they have talked that way before, so it's not weird. Because they've already had the talk before. Don't think that
Sober,
yourself,
or
Eric. Think about these two guys and their friendship.
So they go out for a beer, and then he asks right away, does he have a few more beers, and then asks?
You know, you were really kind of talking derogatory about that girl. Yeah, guys don't talk like that.
No, just bring it up like, hey, man, how's it going with you and Sarah? You still feeling the way you were
This
when
sucks.
we were at dinner
I
with
feel
you?
bad for you, Anthony.
You get mad for him?
Yeah,
I know,
Tara,
for you
can't
both.
you
He has
just
to be
like
involved in this. He
stay
doesn't-
out of it and just let them have their own relationship?
I guess I could talk him up a little bit and see if he really feels that way about everything.
I say feel him out, and then. But the problem is, your wife's gonna tell her.
She's gonna blab no matter what. Tara, you're gonna blab, aren't
No,
you?
Tara, don't say anything
You're gonna
until
blab.
Anthony has a chance to talk to Jack.
Yeah, please, I'd take their advice if you don't mind.
Okay.
Wait, one more question we didn't ask you, Tara. Is your friendship with Sarah as strong or close as the friendship that Anthony and Jack have?
I mean...
You're not that tight, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay out of it. Let Jack and
stay out of it.
Deal.
No, I don't want to rank friendships.
I say stay out of it because I would rank friendships because that's what friends do.
And listen, right away you would
Stay
say,
out of it.
oh, she's like my sister.
If she's my number one, I would be like, yeah, that's my
So
number
the
one.
ruling is, Tara, we're saying that you've got to keep a lid on it for now until your husband goes and talks to his buddy.
About feelings.
What's wrong with you guys? It is fine
'Cause
to
if my
talk about
buddy-
feelings as a male, Eric.
If my buddy called me and said, let's go for some beer, I'm like, all right, we're going to talk about sports,
It's
have
a
some
new
fun.
You may know
Generation,
a lot of things, Roula, but you're not a man and you don't know how we
But
think.
you guys are also not 22 years old or 30 years old, and we're trying to raise a different
and
generation
when
of a
I
male.
was 22, I wouldn't have
But
told
that's a
my
different
guy
time,
friend.
though.
Ryan, you do therapy ads on the radio. Hello.
Yeah.
On the Roula and Ryan show, you talk about feelings.
I do.
You talk about
but
therapy.
I don't call my best friend and share those feelings.
I don't want the message to be wrong. I don't want somebody listening right now thinking, oh, these guys are going to think I'm not manly if I talk about my
No,
feelings.
I'll be manly.
Nobody's
Just-
saying that. We're just
not
saying
natural.
realistically, it doesn't happen that
But
often.
it's good, though. I mean, I'm just saying go in there and don't start with that.
Anthony, what you need to do is talk to your friend and say, hey, look, man, my wife is about ready to tell your girlfriend
You better do some
you
damage
trash
control."
talked her when you were drunk. You better do damage control.
That's what you should do.
Yes. However the message needs to be said, you just say it the way you need to say
That's
it.
how you do it.
But let Anthony be the person, Tara, not you.
Fine.
All right, case closed.
And to all males listening, it's fine if you want to talk about feelings. We're in a new world now.
It is. It's just, if I think I'm going there to like get some Buffalo Wild Wings and beer, and then all of a sudden you hit me with feelings right away.
I'm telling you,
I'm like, at least let me get
a
bourbon in.
He knows how to talk to his friend the way you know how to talk to your friend. You got to kind of ease him in there.
I got to tell you, I'm somewhat disappointed in your disrespect of women.
I don't think I can hang out with you anymore, man.
Disrespectful. It wasn't disrespectful. He's just saying.
Imagine if he said that. If one of your friends said that to you, I'd be like,
oh my God, I'd be like, who kidnapped my friend? Who is this?
I'd check for wires.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God,
are you with the mom mob, the wives?
Can a man text at 37530 and tell me if everybody still thinks this way like you guys?
I hope not.
You're like running and you're like quivering from feelings, Eric. It's making me uncomfortable. You and Ryan both are shaking in your boots about, oh God, feelings.
Oh, I have plenty of feelings. I just keep them bottled up.
I know, that's our problem. That's what run out of the heart attack next year.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, guys, thanks for coming to Couples Court. Let us know what happens, okay?
Thank you.
All right, will do. Thank y'all.
All right, case closed.
I love this text. I don't even understand it. You are such a squarehead, Eric. I'm a guy, and what you said about avoiding feelings, talking with your buddies is so retrograde. What does
How
that mean?
often?
What's a squarehead?
I don't know what a squarehead is.
A blockhead?
I have no idea.
Blockhead?
Yeah, I guess like blockhead.
How often
Old
do you
school
guys
thinking? Maybe the new
gets together, the
man.
group of guys, and they all sit around and talk about their feelings together?
Yeah, what's
then
wrong
I'm glad
with
I'm
that?
Gen X then. Because I want to talk about fun things.
Oh, yeah. Feelings are fun.
Do you get together with all your guy friends and talk about feelings?
Like one-on-one,
when
or
I
do you
get
do it?
together with my guy friends, we do something different.
Yeah,
With
okay.
my girlfriends, we
So with your
discuss our
girlfriends?
feelings. Yeah. It's all like, oh, yeah, I feel this way about this person, and we're just, and sometimes it is a lot. That's why I stopped hanging out with girls so much.
You hear too much?
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's too
You
much.
don't want to
Kevin,
be an
how about you?
emotional support
Do you share
system.
your feelings with when your guy friends?
With my bros? No, I don't think so. Not to the point that y'all are thinking about.
I just don't want to burden
Burden
my
people with
life.
my
Like,
problems.
everyone has problems.
You don't want to be
I mean,
that
I'll be there for
friend.
you if you need something.
Absolutely.
And I'll listen to you if you want to do that, but
Absolutely. But do any of y'all have like a friend, you know, if they're calling or texting, there's a major problem?
Yeah,
I don't want to be that person where it's like, oh,
the only
God,
time you talk to them is when you need.
they've got a problem, they need help.
But I know that I can go to Debbie and Cricket if I am in my feelings real deep. I don't think I've.
Oh,
had
in
to
other
do
words,
that.
when you're drunk, because that's when you really get all feeling guy.
Dang.
I was talking to my wife. She's my best friend. That's who I'll talk to.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be. You know, your partner should be your best friend, don't you think?
Oh,
Yeah.
They have to be.
And
That's
have
what
you
they
guys
signed up for?
Have any of y'all ever matched anybody, like hooked anybody up?
Unintentionally, I had my best friend take another buddy home because we had we had already been out that night, and it was a situation where maybe this person didn't have a ride home. So,
But you
he was
weren't
gonna
playing
help.
matchmaker.
No, we weren't. But we saw how they were getting along, and it just so happened that they're still together to this day, probably like 10, 12 years later.
Oh, wow.
Looking at the text, it's pretty much split. For guys that they're in their 30s and they talk to their friends. This guy's like, oh, I'm 33. We don't share feelings. Me and my friends, we talk mess if someone gets soft about feelings. I won't do that. I mean, I'm not going to make fun of my friend.
I'm not going to chastise him. If a friend is having an emotional crisis, I'm going to be supportive
I'll be there,
to him.
Yeah, but I'm just not.
I'm not going to chastise
I
him.
just hate putting that on people. Like, I got to live with that.
It's like that SNL sketch where it's like the gay guy where he has straight male friends because all they want to do is like drink beer and eat wings.
Yeah, just want to pump up sports.
You're
simple
like,
things.
yeah, bro, I'm leaving the country for 10 months. So we're like, okay, see you when you
good
get
luck,
back.
man.
All right, coming up next, we got some Dancing with the Stars tickets, a 4-pack of tickets to Smart Financial Center. We're going to bring back the InstaFam game.
So they just have to pick one of us?
Who they think is going to be the most up on their social media, either Eric, Kevin, or Ahmad.
All right.
Three people.
see.
3 people right now. 713-390-KRBE. Next on the Roula and Ryan Show. 104.1 KRBE. It's the Roula and Ryan Show. We're in the window for the secret sound. We've already had one person guess this morning. 2 people have guessed the secret sound incorrectly. Now let's play the secret sound real quick, what it is. When we tell you to be caller 104, that's when you call in and guess. So far, the guesses have been weed whacker, that was incorrect, and hair clippers, that was incorrect. We do it 5 times a day. There are 4 more chances today. Every time somebody guesses wrong, we add another $104 to the pot, so we're up to $312 right now. $312.
Nice. Good
But
luck.
right now, we've got Dancing with the Stars tickets, a 4-pack to see them at Smart Financial Center March 2nd. And we're going to do this. I played this when you were out, Eric.
On Monday, right?
The Insta Famous game, and I thought I'd focus on KRBE artists this time.
Okay.
So the hook
And you
is-
double-checked?
I triple-checked. I blew it.
I was
blew
gonna
it with the last
ask.
game.
I heard that.
I have gone through over and over again. I've
Ronaldo,
been-
right?
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo. That was wrong. So all of these,
So we have Jacqueline playing with, I'm playing for her. Sonia, Ahmad, you're going to play for her.
Cool.
And Ashley, Kevin's going to play with you.
All right.
So hopefully we can get you those tickets.
all they're
Dancing
betting
with the
on
Stars.
is that you guys are going to guess this.
Bet
The
on the
first
horse.
person that gets 2 people, 2 answers right, you've won the game.
Now, is it like, say, do you have to go through the whole round to get the 2? Or like I get 2 first?
I'm going to give you 2. I'm going to give Kevin 2. I'm going to give Ahmad 2.
That's not fair if it's just, I got 2 first.
So the first person.
Yeah, I had to go through this game the other day and set him right.
I did hear that you were salty.
Yeah,
You're like,
I still remember poor Lisa had lost.
Apologize. All right. So your first pair of KRBE artists. Who has the most Instagram followers?
Okay.
Eric, The Weeknd or Bruno Mars? Who has
damn.
the most Insta followers?
Bruno Mars has been around longer, but I feel like I haven't seen him. But he was in the Super Bowl. Weekend did the Super Bowl. Weekend.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Bruno Mars has 33 million. The Weeknd has 70.9 million.
Plus, he had that show, that awful show that I couldn't.
Oh, the
I had to stop
Idol.
watching.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when there's lots of nudity and relations,
you
and
did
I
not
turned it
want-
off. I'm
It
like,
still sucks.
I'm like, I can't get. This is awful. I can't even stay for this. That's how
was
bad it
bad.
was.
It was
All right, Kevin, you next pair of celebrities. Kevin, who has more Insta followers, Eminem or Ed Sheeran?
Ed Sheeran.
And you are correct.
Yeah.
Ed Sheeran has 46.7 million. It's kind of close. Eminem has 41.2
But I
million.
think Ed Sheeran like grew up with Instagram. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like Eminem was big 20 years ago. I mean,
And
he's still
Ed
around.
is so worldwide. Like, man, they love him everywhere.
Yep.
But
All right.
Detroit loves Eminem.
Ahmad, who has more, Justin Bieber or Ariana Grande?
Oh,
Justin
that
Bieber
sounds easy.
or Ariana Grande?
I think I would give it to Ari.
And you would be right.
Yeah.
Justin
Come
has
on.
292 million. Ariana has 380 million.
Yes.
What would it be like?
That makes sense.
That means you can never see. At least with us, you can follow us, and we can actually see and get your talk
Follow
with
back.
you. We
Oh,
can see
yeah.
what you're saying. When you got 280 million, I could write a note to her. She'll never see that.
No.
Never see it.
Ariana, we love you in Brazil.
Yeah, they'll never-
If you have 380 million friends, how are you possibly ever going to see anybody's
It's
message?
gotta be a mess. You got to hire someone for that.
Oh,
of
for
course,
sure.
yeah.
For sure. All right, Eric, since Nicki and Megan are feuding right now,
Nicki.
I thought that I would give you the choice. Nicki Minaj or Megan Thee Stallion?
Just out of principle, I hope it's Megan because what Nikki's people are doing. But Nikki's been around longer, so I'm gonna go with Nikki.
Correct.
Yeah, it is.
Megan Thee Stallion, 31.6 million. Nicki Minaj, 229 million.
She's telling her.
She a brand.
She's telling her fans to attack?
Hey, as a Barb, I'm going to say she's not telling the fans to go out there. Those are the ratchet, crazy ones going out there.
But they are on account of the diss track that came back. It's like you are fanning the flames.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can either fan the flames, you incited this, well, it's not...
It's not yet a riot.
No, a riot,
it's
but
not a riot.
but they
just
have
to fan the flames.
They've literally had to put police guards
In
over
Houston.
Megan's.
She's
mother's
brought
grave.
aid. She's brought aid and comfort to those going after.
It's getting ridiculous. I'm a fan of both, though.
All right, Kevin. Coldplay or Maroon 5? Who has the most followers?
I'm going Maroon 5. Seems like a more popular band to me.
You're wrong.
No, really?
Maroon 5 is 8.8 million. Coldplay 26 million.
Could I be wrong? Is Maroon 5 more American?
I think you're
I was
right.
just
Yeah,
about to
Coldplay is
say
a
that.
global.
More
Yeah.
global?
I should have thought about that part.
All right.
I'm losing.
Ahmad.
Okay.
Adele.
By the way, Mod, if you choke here, I win.
Yeah. Adele
Thank
or
you for
Katy
that.
Perry?
I'm going to give it to Adele.
Wrong.
Oh, man.
Adele has 55.9 million. Katy Perry 206 million.
Oh, well, duh.
Dang.
I was thinking, like, whose Vegas show would I rather go to?
Yeah.
Eric, you've won the game.
Oh, look at that.
Congratulations.
You guys have played this a few times. I come in here and show you how it's done.
Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi to your contestant real quick?
Yeah, line 1, Jacqueline.
All right.
It's me.
It's you! Congratulations. You just got a 4-pack of tickets to see Dancing with the Stars, Smart Financial Center, March 2nd.
Have a great time, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
Or you can even follow us. Do you follow any of us on Instagram?
I follow all of y'all. I actually watch Eric all the time. My husband and I commented the other night on your whiskey collection, and we definitely think we need to go out for drinks.
Oh, yeah. Let me know. Let me know. I'm going to go this Saturday. I'll be at House of Blues. I'm going to watch Michael Yo perform. Roula's going to open. So I'll be over there. There's that whiskey bar across.
I'm going to get him a few extra whiskeys and see if he heckles.
I think Reserve 101's over there. I think that's what it's called. Maybe I'll go there beforehand and pop over there. Anyone should go. If there's tickets available for Michael Yo at Ticketmaster.
Or houseofblues.com.
Yeah, go see the show. Rula will be there. I'm sure Brian, you going to stop by? You going to see the show?
I'm going to stop by and watch it.
I'm going to go heckle boo.
I'm cheering her on. I got that girl.
I'm kidding.
Kill it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE with what's going down in H.
And we do that on we do Instagram stories. We can post. We have so much fun. At producer Eric, Ahmad, what's yours?
At Space City Pretty.
At Radio Ryan Chase.
I'd give it Kevin, but he didn't give me. He didn't give out mine on Monday. I heard that.
Ooh.
He's in there doing the call, so we can't hear it.
Kevin, what's your Insta handle?
No, don't give it to him. What is it, Kev?
It's at Radio Special K.
There we go.
And Roula has enough followers.
No, Radio Roula.
No, it's Radio Roula.
Radio Roula.
All right, so HISD released their new school calendar for next year. The proposed calendar has classes starting August 12th, ending June 4th, making it a longer school year. This year, it started August 28th, and it will end June 5th. Now, nearly 12% of Houston area children went without health insurance last year, which is more than double the national average. Now, throughout the public health emergency of COVID, states were not allowed to remove any children from Medicaid and CHIP insurance programs that cover low-income Americans. But once the pandemic was deemed over, boom, booted them. And Texas, we've got, like in Houston, we've got a really bad problem there. Finally, the United Parcel Service, that's UPS, not the Post Service.
Okay.
They've announced plans to cut 12,000 jobs this year to save them $1 billion.
How much are they paying the 12,000 people?
I don't know.
For $1 billion? How's that possible?
I don't know. Expectations were set for the company to have revenue around $95.5 billion, and now they're only going to make $92 to $94 billion.
Like companies, like in radio world, they fire like the talent, or they fire people that don't make much, and I'm like, you fire 300 of those, that doesn't add up to if you fire one of the major suits that makes $10 million a year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why don't you just do that? You'll save $10 million. By the time you have 300 people up, that's probably maybe $1 million.
If you took and that's what I love about this company, though. What I love about this company is they do take care of their employees. But if you're heartless out there, and you've got a company where you've got all these CEOs making gazillions of dollars, you could just ask each one of these CEOs to take a small pay cut, and they'd be able to keep their jobs. All these people.
Yeah, if they took 20%. But would you want to take 20% of your pay cut, though?
We've done it.
I know, but
past.
would you, like, if you're one of those big suits, you'd be like, well, I don't know about Bob in Idaho. I don't care about him.
Yeah, I guess so.
And that's any job, any company out there.
Nobody wants to
give
up
the UPS,
their money.
12,000
people losing their job. All right, that's what's going down in H-Town. Coming up next, it's Roula and Ryan's Roses. We're going to find out what that's all about next on 104.1 KRBE.